Hello again, welcome back to Virtual Boys. We are playing Neo Geo again. It's been too long. The future is now. SNK. Look at that, that's cool, isn't it? Little Neo Geo starting screen. We're playing Samurai Shodown 2. Decided to skip the first game and jump straight to Samurai Shodown 2 because it's widely accepted as the best Samurai Shodown game. And not only that, a lot of people will say it's one of the best Neo Geo games, one of SNK's strongest titles. I'm quite inexperienced with the game. I didn't play this growing up. Probably discovered it a couple of years ago. Anyway, it's finally released on the Nintendo Switch, and I thought it'd be a great one to look at. So let's insert some coins and take a look at Samurai Shodown 2. Known as, I think it's True Fighting Spirits in Japan. So, another Neo Geo game that's got a different game. A different name, depending where in the world you live. Okay, so we've got a light weapon attack, a strong weapon attack, a light kick, and a strong kick. And if you press multiple buttons together, you do a strong. So it's like light, medium, and then A and B together, strong weapon. C and D together is strong kick. And you got your rolls, you got your dashes. It's pretty standard fighting game fare. Okay, let's skip that. So we've got a great roster of characters, and you've got absolutely no time to pick who you want to play as. So let's just jump in straight here. Time has passed since the last trouble. New battles are going to start now again. Samurai Shodown 2 is known, I feel something bad, as having some of the greatest English in games. That's badly translated English from Japanese. So watch out for that. Give you my knock for... There we go. It's a prime example. On guard. So one of the things I really like about Samurai Shodown is it goes in hard with the swords are our thing. You know, we've got Street Fighter, we've got King of Fighters. They're kind of, I was going to say street fighting games, but they're street fighting games. They're people punching and kicking each other, and there's a bit of magic involved. Samurai Shodown, it really leans into the fact that it's a weapons game. And so you know, when you start a fight and it says on guard, just little things like that. It's like red guys in the back. They're a bit Return of the Jedi. They are. It's also a really quick game. Like you've got your run, and you get runs in a lot of fighting games, even like the Mortal Kombat games and things. But it just feels really savage in this. It's like out of nowhere you can sprint at your opponent and kind of whip your sword into their face. I really like it. Oh, that didn't go quite as planned. Look at this guy's massive hand. He's kind of like... What's his name? This is a point in the story if I can't remember his name. One of the recent additions to the Overwatch cast. Guy with a massive hand. And he looks like this. Maybe the Overwatch team were big Samurai Shodown players. I like that chap that hangs around in the background with the two flags. He's on every stage. He's like the ref. I think that's a nice touch. Okay. Oh, it's kicking my butt. The character's going nice and red, look. Oh. Unbelievable. With his big red hand. I'm trying to remember how to do my POW move. So I like that your character goes red, goes more red, as your special meter at the bottom charges up. I think that's why they go red anyway. Like he's fully red now because he's got a big POW meter. And now he's not red anymore. So yeah, that's definitely it. Another cool thing about Samurai Shodown 2 is, and I'll try and demonstrate this if I actually win a match, is that you can influence what victory animation your character does when you win a fight. Depending on which direction you hold the stick, you'll do a different victory animation, which I think is a really cool idea. Because they're normally random. You know, in most fighting games. Oh, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Yeah, they're normally random, but I like the fact that you can influence it just with moving the stick. I think it's a nice idea. So as you can see, Samurai Shodown isn't my game. Don't be hateful to each other. Love is the best strength. Love is the best strength. Let's skip this so we can change character. Yeah, I'm kind of rubbish at it. I really like the game. I really appreciate the game. I'm just pants at playing it. So I quite like this girl because she's got a little monkey. So let's do that. Cham Cham is her name? Oh, find myself. Oh, good visuals this game. Those flamingos. Green blood. I think one of the reasons well, certainly one of the reasons that I missed Samurai Shodown growing up. I don't know if this was the case for a lot of people, but I imagine it is. It was really poorly supported with console ports, other than your Neo Geo home console version. I don't remember, you know, strong home console ports of the Samurai Shodown games. Not really until it released on the Xbox 360 on the live arcade. I might be totally wrong there. Maybe there were other home versions, but I don't remember it being a big part of the fighting game scene for like the home console scene when I was growing up, in the UK at least. Cham Cham's ace. That's scary. She's got like a massive boomerang thing. I'm wondering if I can use the monkey in any attacks. Whoa. It's kind of mad how... I mean, SNK are known as one of the big fighting game developers. But, you know, they've got this smash hit in King of Fighters. And they've got Fatal Fury. And they've got Samurai Shodown. Like, they've got tons of fighting games. And they're all varied, and they've all got their strengths and how dangerous a boomerang is. Sorry, I can't help but shout out the text in it because it's so brilliant. Yeah, it's just remarkable how they made so many different fighting games. You know, I guess other companies did. Sega did Virtua Fighter, and they did Fighting Vipers and Last Bronx and things. So they're probably a good example of another company that did that. But yeah, I don't know why I find it so weird. Maybe it's because I didn't grow up with these games, so I kind of see them all as one big catalogue now. I'm going, wow, these are all so different and weird. But with something like Sega and Virtua Fighter and stuff, I kind of played those as I grew up, so maybe I'm just talking rubbish. Really finding my footing with Cham Cham. I think she's pretty good. She's got a bit of a Blanca look, hasn't she? The crazy hair. Looks like she comes from the jungle. As far as I'm aware, she doesn't have the electricity move thing though. So, as I think all of the games that we've looked at so far on Neo Geo Play, playing this on the Switch, available on the eShop now, £6.29 maybe? If you're in the UK, that is. My Switch is just getting full of Neo Geo games now. When I look at my game catalogue, it's like 60 or 70% Neo Geo games. It's great. Oh, Ukyo absolutely kicked my little butt then. See ya. I like that. It's like a grab move. That move is great. great if they block it though. Oh, here we go, got you now. Yes. Love the flag guy. He's great, look at him, celebrating with us. What a cool idea that is. Like in King of Fighters, how when you pick your 3 characters, the other 2 hang out in the background. Horrible atmosphere. Well, I don't think it was. All creature will die and all things will be broken. That's the law of samurai. Cham Cham doesn't look like your typical samurai, does she? This stage looks awesome. Love those like little bits of interaction as well. Like in Street Fighter, you can like hit the barrels in Ken stage and stuff. But how cool to like knock down bamboo in the foreground. As I say, it really like leans into its samurai nature. You know, it's all about the weapon combat. Well, maybe not with Cham Cham. Yeah. Having a great time with this. Having an absolute great time. Look at that little monkey. He's so good. As far as I'm aware, so far, he hasn't actually done anything other than just run around looking cute, but kind of alright with that. The one thing that's obviously missing from these Neo Geo ports on the Switch and on other consoles too is that you're obviously missing online play. So when these games get ported, like properly ported to other consoles, you know, they'll often add in online play so you can play with friends or matchmate with randoms. But these are straight arcade ports, so there's no other modes. You know, there's none. If they did get a home console port, that's not in these. These are as they were in the arcade. And that's what they're meant to be. Like, that's not a criticism of them. I like that they're exact arcade ports, but it's worth noting because I think when you buy a fighting game these days, you generally expect online play. That's, you know, it's one of the big things, isn't it? But if you're on PC, you can use something like Fightcade, which I use for recording all my Street Fighter videos, and that's a like. I'm probably going to get all the terminology wrong now, but it's like a MAME wrapper that adds in online play into MAME games. It's really impressive, just like fan-made thing. It's brilliant. I mean, the fact that you can like load up old Neo Geo games and old Capcom fighters, and they've got netcode in them when they totally shouldn't. It's like tricking them into thinking that you're playing with someone on the same cabinet, when you're really playing with them across the world. I think it's really impressive. And it totally works as well. Well done. Yeah, well done, Jubei. All creature will die and all things... Oh, okay, that's the law of samurai. Maybe it's him saying that and not Cham Cham. Well, that's Samurai Shodown. I'm going to enter my name. I think it's Ace. Oh, MMM. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I think it's an amazing game. As I said, this is generally considered. I don't want to register my score now. Generally considered as one of SNK's greatest games. You know, if you're looking on any list, Samurai Shodown 2 is going to turn up on it. Had tons of sequels, 3, 4, 5. It had at least up to 5, and as far as I'm aware, none of them beat Samurai Shodown 2. It's the most loved one. Some of the others are available. I think Samurai Shodown 4 is available on the Switch. But I jumped for 2. The first one's available as well. I think 1, 2, and 4 probably. But yeah, if you're going to grab one, everybody always says grab 2. So that's the one I think I would recommend as well. Thank you for joining me for more Neo Geo gaming. And hopefully I'll catch you next Monday, where I think I'm going to look at Last Resort, which is like an R-type scrolling shooter. And it's really, really cool. I can't wait to show you it. So, yeah, join me then next Monday. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye, 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 bye.